In this video, I'm going to show you how to use another analog style compressor on the drum bus. So we'll go ahead and add the Comp 670, and this is an interesting compressor in that you have the ability to compress both the center and side information of the stereo image independently, or in stereo mode you can compress the left and right channels independently. So this allows you to get some very unique and interesting sounds within the stereo field of your drum mix. We'll go ahead and go to mid-side, and we're going to just start with this mid-size squeeze. We'll take a listen to what that does. I'm going to turn up the output just a bit because we're not using the entire mix. We have a mix knob, so we're doing some parallel compression here as well. So even just that preset adds a nice sound to the mix. If I do a full mix, you'll hear more of that compression. We can see what that sounds like. So I wanted to go through and adjust all of these settings. So if you listen to this with headphones, you really hear what's happening to the stereo field. So the left dials are the mid and side input gain. So these are the input for the mid and side information within the stereo field. We have the threshold. So this is the threshold where the compressor will start compressing the signal for both the mid and side information. The DC threshold is the compression knee. So you notice as I turned that dial, there was more or less compression. The hardware unit that this compressor is emulated after defaults at 5. So if I reset these, it goes to 5. That is the factory setting for this type of hardware. But you can easily make adjustments to the compression knee. And then the time constant is the attack and release speed. So to the left, we have a faster attack and release. And you can hear as I did that, we ate up a lot more of those transients. And if I turn it to the right, it's a slower attack and release. So it's a lot of fun to experiment with this plugin because it's going to react differently than any of the other plugins within Superior Drummer 3. Because you have the ability to adjust the mid and side stereo field information, compress them separately, do different gain inputs into the compressor, different threshold settings, you have a lot of really creative capabilities within this plugin. And it's great to use along with the parallel mix knob as well. Now, if you want to use it in stereo mode, you can. This will adjust the left and right signal as opposed to the mid and side. And for one more example, let's go back to the mid side and let's just check out a few more of the presets that come with the Comp 670 compressor. So those are just a few examples. Keep in mind you can use this in stereo mode as well, and you can always adjust the parallel mix knob for every preset or any setting that you set up here. So if the compression is too aggressive, you can dial back the mix knob. Just like with the Comp 76, this sounds great on ambience channels as well, and that is another great way to not only bring out the room sound, but also alter the room sound in creative ways by adjusting the stereo field image with the Comp 670.